What's going on, Moon Gang? We officially made it into the final trading week of the 2021 calendar year. I know, time flies when you're having fun. It does seem as if the Santa rally is coming, but maybe just a little bit late, being as it is after Christmas, but hey, better late than never. Today, the overall market did hit a new all-time high, and the crypto world is seeming very strong. Now, I will be covering both of those from a little bit more of a general higher level view, but I really want to dive into some interesting opportunities I'm currently seeing in the world of crypto, and I'll namely be speaking about Shiba Inu, Matic, and Loopring. So with that being said, let's hop right into it. So now with 4 trading days left in the year, the S&P 500 hit a new all-time high. And for those of you keeping count, this was actually the 69th highest close of the year, which is very nice. The S&P 500 closed at 477.31, and I in no way would be surprised if we make another new high before the year officially ends. And obviously very, very strong. And we're seeing the exact same thing in the NASDAQ 100. Now, it didn't make a new all-time high today. For those of you unfamiliar with the Qs, this tracks kind of like the overall tech sector. It's very strong. It was actually its second highest close of all time. We had a higher close back on November 19th, and we've even gone higher than that, all the way up to almost 409. Today, we're around 403 and some change. But I do believe same overall trend of the S&P 500. I'm looking for this to continue to show strength into the close of the year. And for those of you who are particularly interested in tracking something such as AMC, you have to be paying attention to the Russell 2000, also tracked by IWM. This had a nice day. I mean, the S&P 500 was up 1.4%, the Qs were up 1.6%, and the Russell was up 1%. But on top of that, it was its second close above this trend line. So I'm going to chalk that up to a nice technical breakout, which is opening up the door to the gap fill from the low of November 24th, around 228.5. So I'm fully watching that. And in the event that that happens, look for some bullish flow into AMC, which is the single largest equity within the Russell. So that's what's going on in the world of stonks. Very, very strong. Like I said, it seems like we're getting that Santa rally just a little bit late, and there's obviously a lot of opportunity there. But I want to talk about some of the opportunity going on in the world of crypto. So for quite a while, if you're looking at the 4-hour chart here, Bitcoin was doing a whole lot of nothing, basically. If we're being honest, it was just kind of flat. Like after this sell-off in early December, for most of the December, it just didn't do anything. We saw some lower highs, the same low. We got this wedge, but then it started to show some momentum as we were heading into Christmas, closer to Christmas Eve. It popped up, held, and right now we're just knocking on the door of 52,000, which is obviously the breakout from early December. The way the S&P 500 could be thought of as a barometer for the overall market, I think that you can think of that as Bitcoin for the overall crypto world, and we're finally seeing some strength. Obviously, it shot up, things were overbought. It's now taking a breather. I think it just needs to base a little bit, and then from there, I really, really want to see Bitcoin test probably right sub 54,000. I think that's the next major test for BTC. And if you take a look at it on this 4-hour chart, you're going to see a lot of a similar setup across some of these other major cryptos. For example, here's a quick look at Ethereum, slowly but surely grinding higher. I'm looking for that breakout above 4,200. Solana has been very, very strong, bouncing off of 150 all the way up to 200 today. Would love to see the break above 210-ish. Avalanche, solid bounce off of 80 all the way up to 125, now bouncing off of 109 back to 115-ish. And today, I mean, you haven't heard Cardano in quite a bit in the list of major gainers, but it bounced off of 120 all the way back up to 160. Now, I dove into this a little bit, and it was mainly related to people, I guess, accepting Charles Hoskinson, the creator, and he's currently running Cardano. His commentary for 2022 was pretty bullish. He was pretty excited, and it seems like a year of let's get institutional funding and backing, and let's tie all of our parts together. And he was very, very optimistic coming into the year. And obviously the market reacted well to that because we had a pretty amazing, as of now, 26% run ever since December 20th. And you're kind of getting this, like this turnaround, like a little bit of a cup and a handle explosion. So I would love to see it clear 160. And then from there, I'm watching 175. But then And this leads me to, yes, I like that. But if we're being a little bit fair, obviously it's fallen from grace ever since September at $3. I'm still in it. I think it just takes a little bit more time. But the ones that are absolutely hot right now is these three. Let's talk about them. So first of all, Matic. If you don't know about Matic, aka Polygon, it's a layer 2 scaling solution that relates to Ethereum. If you've all been dealing with Ethereum, you know, okay, it could definitely be sped up, but the thing that a lot of people complain about are the gas fees. And that's one thing that Matic is really going to help with, like the Polygon network. And it's because of that and a lot of just mass adoption, you have Matic running from 180 all the way up to making a new all-time high not too long ago of 292, hoping that it could cross $3 very soon. Yes, there is some bearish divergence if you're paying attention to the RSI. So my prediction is for it to come around, like, let's say roughly 260, create a new base, a new higher low, give the RSI a chance to cool off, and then swing from there. And hopefully we can break through 292, $3 and really see this thing rip. Over the past, I mean, honestly, ever since mid-December, this thing has been ripping. Moving on, we have Loopring. Now, I first found out about Loopring because of its potential connection to GameStop. We know that GameStop is building out an NFT marketplace, and there's a lot of assumptions that Loopring will be the technological backbone because it's great for DeFi platforms, and we know that GameStop is working on an NFT marketplace, and most recently, Loopring announced that they finally have the technology pretty much done for their counterfactual wallet, which is very important for an NFT marketplace. So a lot of things are coming together, and though there hasn't been an official announcement, I think Loopring is very much obviously partnered up with GameStop. And even if you look at it, like Ryan Cohen's most recent tweet, taking a dump in the metaverse, a lot of people are actually trying to connect this to Loopring. Now, it might be true, it might not be true, I don't know, but I mean, this is kind of his MO, posting these somewhat cryptic, pretty funny tweets. But Loopring, honestly, I am particularly bullish on it because of GameStop, but it is very impressive technology. It's roll-up technology. It's very superior tech. And I know recently it's been kind of just hanging out in the low twos, but I think when this thing gets momentum, let's say a break above 250, a break of 275, I think it could really, really get going. So definitely worth a spot on your watch list. And the final one I want to talk about is Shiba Inu. So before we get into that, I actually have an update for you related to it. World's largest breast cancer charity accepts Shiba Inu, Doge, and BTC donations. And we're obviously talking about the Susan G. Komen Foundation. Obviously, they are using their money and their efforts to find a cure and battle breast cancer. And with this, it's just another little piece of proof that Doge, Shiba, crypto at large is being accepted more and more by mainstream. And beyond that, the technicals right now of Shiba are very interesting. So it's coming all the way down to 28. We got an explosion up to 40. This was marked by a little bit of bearish divergence in the RSI right here. It went lower, even though the price went higher. It had to take a breather, but now it's swinging back around. And similar to what we've been seeing before, we just basically have, no matter where you want to draw it, like you could do a shoulder, a head, a shoulder, you could do a cup and handle, no matter how you want to slice this particular loaf of bread, it is looking bullish. I am looking for that breakout above 40. And I think from there, honestly, we could be talking, I'll cut this region of resistance just in half and let's just call it 44.5 for now. But that's my next region to watch for Shiba. So overall, the market is hot, crypto is hot. We're getting that Santa rally as it's going, bringing us into the new year. We have one more final week of trading for this calendar year, and I'm seeing a lot of opportunity across the equities market, particularly in the crypto market. And for right now, all the cryptos that I've talked about, I do personally own. Just so you know, this isn't a buy or sell signal thing. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just trying to share my opinion of what I'm currently seeing. And I know there's much more opportunity. So with that being said, I would love if you could post in a comment below, what is your favorite opportunity in the market for this final week of 2021? Let me know in a comment below. And until I catch you next time, from me and Chair, best of luck in the markets.